When it comes to fame and legacy, very few celebrities come close to Beyoncé, and it shows. One of the most celebrated artists of all time, Queen Bee, is now hard launching the career of her own daughter, Blue Ivy. And it makes sense. What's the point of having Beyoncé as your mother if she can't even give your career a head start? But is it good for Blue Ivy? Is that what she really wants? Despite being extremely private about her personal life, if there's one thing about Beyoncé, it's the fact that she'll make sure that her eldest daughter also gets some spotlight. But is Blue being forced into this life? Is this how childhood's supposed to be? Let's discuss all this and much more in today's video. So without further ado, let's get started. On the 26th of May, during the super hit Renaissance World Tour, while performing, Beyoncé brought out her daughter on stage. And this time, it wasn't just standing, smiling, or waving. In fact, there was a lot more involved. Just like a grown-up trained professional, her daughter Blue was wearing a bedazzled costume and was following a well-practiced choreography, which looked like a lot of hard work. And no one would have been bothered about her coming out on stage if it wasn't only for a show or two. But after the alien superstar singer officially kicked off the European leg of her tour, Blue joined her every single show of her mother and performed just like a professional. A lot of fans praised the intricate choreography followed by Blue and the fact that despite being just 11 years old, she wasn't overshadowed by her mother's star power and was just as much as a celebrity as Beyoncé herself. A lot of fans gushed over how confident she was, and even after she was done performing, you couldn't see the slightest non-seriousness in her expressions. Safe to say, Beyoncé's eldest daughter was born to be a star. Now, no one's against having Blue being a little fun of her mama's tour, and everyone knows that she's inherited the grace and importance of boundaries from the crazy and love singer. But we can't also ignore the fact that doing all of this can be seriously harmful to her upbringing. What harm are we talking about, you might be wondering? Well, for starters, everyone is well aware of just how much of a terrible place Hollywood is for kids. Several child stars have come forward with histories of abuse, whether it's sexual, mental, or physical, on set by their senior colleagues. And the ones that didn't get traumatized on set by elders got ruthlessly judged and criticized by the public. Grown-up adults in Hollywood end up quitting social media because of just how toxic and harmful it gets for their mental health, and every minor action of their daily life gets so harshly judged. If they speak up on social issues, they get backlash from opposing parties, and if they don't, they are criticized for their selective activism. If that's not enough, the irreversible trauma caused to celebrities by analyzing every detail of their physique and personal lives is something you can't ignore. And just as we suspected, after performing in Paris for the first time in front of 80,000 people, Blue got ruthlessly judged by thousands of Beyoncé haters. And guess what? Supporters too. After the concert ended, in no time, thousands of tweets surfaced, criticizing Blue's performance, the stiffness in her body, and the fact that she didn't show enough expressions while she was on stage. However, a sea of fans rushed in Blue's support, and let's just say another war ensued on Stan Twitter. And that's not surprising at all. People fight with each other on Stan Twitter all day and all night. What is surprising though is the fact that Beyoncé is so fine with her 11-year-old daughter's life being dissected under the spotlight. Did she not know that this would happen if her daughter had to spend her life in the public eye, just like she did? Was she new to the online buying and microanalyzing? Did she not consider how it would impact Blue's mental health, her education, and her childhood? Pushing her career was never a problem, but doing it when she was barely 12 years old seems a little questionable. However, it would be wrong to leave out the fact that Beyoncé has been very focused on Blue's upbringing since the beginning, as she is attending a school called the Center for Early Education that has an acceptance rate of just 6%. Not only that, but the Halo singer has also been hiring French nannies for Blue, so she's fluent in the language. Still, we cannot overlook the undeniable damage done to Blue's mental health, innocence, and childhood because of her being in the spotlight all the time. And well, on that note, we must end today's video. That was all for today. If you have any questions or suggestions, tell us in the comment section down below, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. With that, take care, and we'll see you guys next time.